It's fine. It's fine. Everyone should have gotten theirs. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It won't go like that. It won't go like that. It won't go like that. It won't turn into that. You're okay. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so. Oh fuck, do I have food? Do I have enough food and drink downstairs? Do I have enough? Fuck. Yeah, this should be enough, right? Right? Okay, if I need more, I can just as easily run up 2 flights of stairs and get more. I should grab more while I'm up here, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Grab a couple more things. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay. Just gotta keep moving. Okay. Okay, I have the armor that I promised I would make for Ganymede. Damn, I just realized I need to figure out what to do with these weapons. Figure that out later. Alright. Okay. The fuck, I'm pacing now. Okay. It's okay. I wonder if what I'm doing would have made him proud. Would he even approve of what I am, I wonder? Or would he reject me as well? is Quo and Dahlia going to react? Oh gosh, am I panicking over nothing, or I really hope this doesn't turn into the same thing, please. Just to be on the safe side. Yep. There we go. Is my paranoia kicking in? Probably. Am I going to shut up and deal with it? Also, yes. Hopefully it'll all be okay. You can't control how people react. You can control the information you give. You cannot. If people reject you in this reality as well, you just have to deal with it. Dealt with it all. There's too many. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting. I don't remember how many iterations I've done now. Oh gosh, I'm turning into she. Oh gosh, I'm turning into she. Oh gosh. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, where? No. They will show up when they show up. Just gotta breathe. This vessel may not need oxygen, but you still need it to talk. Just gotta breathe. At least a little bit to calm down. Need to try at least. Here's hoping no one rejects what I am in this reality. Right? Hopefully. Doing. Oh gosh, I could have done so many things. I'm freaking out. Gotta breathe, just gotta breathe a bit. Ah, I'm frickin' pacing again. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh gosh, I'm still pacing. It's okay. Just gotta breathe a little bit. Okay, I did give everyone an invite, right? Right? Hmm. Oh. Just was supposed to go make more copies. Oh.
Hey, Oru.
It's, been a while.
It has. You look nice.
Oh. Thanks. Oh, yeah, come in. Come in.
I brought some cookies. Figured couldn't hurt to share.
It couldn't hurt, no.
Is there somewhere in the kitchen you want me to put these?
Oh, we'll be heading downstairs for
Oh,
the dinner
okay.
itself. Just waiting on everyone. That's all.
I wasn't sure there wasn't a time or a date in the invite. I hoped it was today.
It is. I should have been more clear on
It's fine.
that.
I'm just glad I made it back.
I was wondering, where have you been exactly?
I fell into a cave and then I got turned around because it was night, and you know how bad I am at navigating in the dark, even with night vision.
Yeah, that tracks.
But I made it back, so.
Yeah, glad you are. Oh yeah, guess what I found in, remember this old thing?
Oh my gosh. That was fun. That was a good day.
I think it was the second ball we ever went to.
Yes. Oh. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of miss those.
Yeah, life was simpler back then.
Quieter.
Not so tense.
Yeah. I think someone's here.
Oh boy, one of two peoples can do that. Okay. Hello, Zlata. Ganymede and Lef.
Hi. Hello.
No, come in, come in. Just waiting on a few more, speaking of whom.
We brought gifts.
Oh, you didn't need to bring gifts.
Gifts.
Gift.
Gifts.
We brought books because you're smart, so we thought you'd appreciate books as gifts.
Smarty Pants book? Oh, right, Ganymede, that reminds me, there's actually something I made for you that I was going to give you a while back, but things happen. Yeah, so I noticed that I don't think you have any armor? I don't think you don't.
I've borrowed some armor, but it's not mine.
Okay, well, here's your own actual armor.
Oh, wow.
Mm?
Whoa. Thank you.
Yep, nice and light.
Oh, that's good, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to move while wearing it. Thank you very much. I'll let you say hi to your other guests now.
Good evening.
Hello, Dahlia.
Hey, it's been a hot minute. I've appeared to have started hibernating again. Oh, the season's here. I think they're messing with my brain again. Hello, I feel like it's been so long. You should have come and broke into the house and woke me up or something. I've missed you.
Things have happened.
When have they not with you?
I
Is that
don't
what's
know
been
how
happening with you?
I don't know how I should take that.
I feel like this happens every time I see you.
I don't know how I should take that information.
No, it's okay. You have lots of stories to tell us. You keep us entertained. You give us stuff to gossip about back home.
One moment, I seem to be doing a double voice. What the what?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've never had this issue before. I don't know how to fix it.
See if you have a desktop audio on.
No, that's muted.
Okay. Make sure all your sources are separate?
They
Or
are.
the separate ones are keyed to the right things.
Yeah, I have not changed any of my settings. Oh, this is weird. Okay, well, I guess, right, how's that work? Real quick.
The voices.
Okay, yeah, y'all were still kind
Oh,
of like...
child.
Okay, I guess we're not having, music for this stream. Okay, we're going. Anyways, apologies. So, yes, thank you. Actually, where's Tenebris?
You're going to summon him. There
Oh.
you go.
There
There
we
you
go.
Golly gee, I won.
Oh, the orb of light. There is so much light happening in
Forget-
this side of the room.
I don't know why. You in particular. It only gets worse if I take off a mask.
You would have thought they wouldn't be so light considering their light phobia.
You'd think.
Nope. Alright, now
glowy.
that everyone is here, let's head downstairs.
So much. Every single bit. I cannot get away from any light.
Down further.
Ooh, there's
Into...
purple glowies on the floor.
Yep, I would like to ask you not touch them.
I go
Aye,
on.
aye.
Yeah, they're the important
Oh, no.
writings.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Come on, Ganny.
I'm
Yep,
here, I'm here.
apologies.
This
Sorry
way.
about that.
You're good. Alright. Take a seat. All food and drink, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, is in this chest here. Take as much as you need and or want.
Oh, I can't see. I can kind of see if I really stretch.
Or your table is too tall.
I can go grab some stools real quick. Hold up.
That would be very appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. Also for
Y'all are
those
so little.
for those that can, there is a lava pool right here if you need to relax.
Oh, thank you.
Or need to reheat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to go in there.
Real quickly. I'm trying to make these as fast as I can.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
I need wool. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good.
Good evening.
Clownfish.
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 Ambush. Snack.
Oh, I love the
Favorite-
magical plates that make me able to eat meat, or able to make me, or make me able to eat fish.
Alright, I have stools for you both. Let me just get these out of the way.
Can you?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yes, now they
Apologies.
can see.
Okay.
oh, now I feel like
Yeah,
the
you're
short
short.
one. No.
Don't worry, I think I'm the shortest currently.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
cannot
what's going
use-
on over there.
I
I can't use
do.
chairs or else I disappear.
I do. I have a third
Oh,
stool if you want to attempt that.
Nope, those don't work either.
Okay.
I have to phase through the chair and then kind of pretend I'm sitting on it.
It's okay. It's okay. Tenai can be short-looking.
Okay. So, thank you all for joining me tonight. And I do apologize for having to guise this as what it is.
Guys?
I'm being watched, essentially.
Oh.
Thanks to a certain thing Bori decided to fucking do.
Oh,
Which was steal from me.
Oh dear.
And we also may have crossed blades.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you
Oh.
both okay?
Did you fuck him up?
He
My bad.
ran
Did
away.
you win?
He ran away with his tail between his legs before I could,
Okay, good for you.
Ah!
yeah.
Good for you. Good, good.
Okay.
Long story short, there was a court case not that long ago. And I was investigated, aka the city leaders were in my fucking house.
bleh.
Oh.
Oh.
And now I have eyes on me. So yes, I do apologize for having to guise the dinner party.
That's okay.
And for
Yeah,
those
it's fair.
wondering, for those that are not aware, this is my room of silence. Don't need to worry about eavesdropping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
To a point. Now, again, I do apologize. There's going to be a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need me to repeat, I do not blame you. We will start from the beginning, starting with some stuff that I promised I would go over first to both Tenebris and to Slata. A while back, last year, in November, myself, Electo, Ganymede, and Lef journeyed into Convectra to investigate a bunker.
Mm-hmm.
That bunker contained 2 notes, a blade, which is currently stored in my workshop, and a lot of different experiments. The experiments weren't that important, per se, I will admit. The notes, on the other hand, one of them contained notes on someone who was working there in the bunker. It is safe to presume that worker no longer exists, as well as the second person who stumbled in when everything fell, we'll say. In one of those notes, the worker was describing how everyone was turning into beasts, and described suffering. It was also in those notes that we also found someone else's handwriting.
Hmm.
The handwriting wrote, "You're damned right," with a smiley face next to it.
Right.
After some time and thinking between the 4 of us, we came to the conclusion that Convectra does indeed have a god. One that I am very sorry is who it is. Alara. The goddess of suffering. And pain. Again, I am sorry for everything involving that one. Convecture does not deserve that type of god. As for what happened after that, some of you may remember what was happening to me, or I should say my vessel. This thing standing before you. Allow me to reintroduce myself, I guess. In this reality, you know me as Oru von Sanguinis. I am Oru, the Sanguine Beast, first servant of the Elding. It is my job to watch over the bonds between the mortals and those of their patrons, which in most cases is the gods of every realm. And if there's trouble, it is my job to intervene. As for what I actually look like, it would be safe to say that Huo is the only one that has seen my actual form.
I see.
I am the snake.
We were right. We were on the right path.
I do apologize if this seems like a fucked up scenario where I've been lying or something like that. I haven't been, I promise. Something that I do to myself is put several blockers on my vessels.
Why?
To attempt to better understand, to better learn, to better experience. Most of the time, I don't even need to wake up. And I really wish this was one of those cases. But it's not. Because the machine, the thing that is draining the magic from 2 out of 3 realms of this one reality, is draining from more than this reality. It is draining magic from other realities as well, including that of Akrin, which is slowly sapping away at its wards. As both both precaution and reaction to this, I have been woken up, as well as one of my siblings has also come here.
Siblings.
Yeah.
What siblings? Huh? Wait, what do? Huh?
I won't go into the nature of what we are exactly.
I don't. Sibling?
I have
Plural.
technically.
There's more of you.
Well, technically we're the same person, but we're going beyond that. Anyways.
What?
There.
So there's only
There-
one of you. 2, 3. Oro, I'm very confused.
Long story short, we're a sundered soul. One made three.
One made 3. So 2 siblings?
Yes, I have 2 siblings.
Triplets?
Okay, that makes
Oh
sense
my
now.
gosh.
That makes sense. Okay, no, I get the connection. Okay, I'm understanding. Continue.
They are. Well, to say a handful would be putting it lightly. The one that came here is known as She. The Archfey of Nocturin.
Oh damn.
And I really fucking hope my brother doesn't come here, because I really don't want that. Trust me when I say that is not a good thing. But more important matters. Through sources that I will not name, because they're giving the confidence of informing me of the machine. The machine has been found.
Right?
Oh.
Really?
We were walking on it this whole time.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean?
The castle.
Theory about this entire place being a point of a ritual was correct?
Wait.
The castle?
Yes. Specifically the lobby. And the fountain.
Is that possible?
I don't know how large this machine is exactly. All I know is the 3 parts that were told to me. The ring in the lobby is what collects.
That stupid fucking thing that makes absolutely no sense that's just randomly placed in the lobby?
Yes.
But the
Oh
fun-
my god.
And it also steals magic from us when you walk through it.
Oh hell no. Hell.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
I'm being mugged? Oh,
Robbery. Thievery. Fuck no.
The lights that you see underneath the door connect from the ring to the fountain.
I always knew I hate the light.
And the fountain delivers the magic to the gods of Nocturin.
Holy shit.
You may be able to piece 2 and 2 together now.
Holy shit.
The city leaders,
Uh-huh.
Oh my fucking god.
yeah.
Oh my fucking god. You're
And before anyone asks, I did investigate myself while the 2 of the city leaders were here in my house
yeah.
to confirm this information by baiting them in an argument.
Dangerous. You did that alone?
Oru can handle himself.
Thanks to my sibling, the argument went a little more heated than I would like. I've never seen Kieran so bloodthirsty before.
Oh.
Well, apparently there's a lot we didn't know about them.
But through the amount of baiting I did with them, by lying and saying that the ring was broken,
Oh,
which it wasn't,
play.
they were freaking out over something that was supposedly pure decoration.
Hmm.
And the amount of anger in their voice when I brought up that the lights were poorly placed, I could easily break them if I stepped hard enough, and the stare that I got when I said something about the fountain flickering. Confirmation in my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty much so.
I will say this. We only need to worry about 3.
Which
Really?
3?
You're sure?
I do.
I wouldn't trust any of the bishops.
Yeah.
Considering it was one of the bishops that told me.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
I still don't know if that's.
Okay, just get it out. Who are these 3 that we need to know about? Which
Yeah,
one is who told? Which is one who told you?
It's pretty obvious, I think, and just said,
Whisper.
"Oh, it's Whisper."
Whisper told me everything when we were in Convexia for a short time, because apparently they have something in their fucking head.
Do they now?
Their goddess is
Okay.
spying on them.
Do they now?
Oh wow! So like, that's what happens when you give a bunch of fucking magic to a fucking god.
Okay,
Oh my god.
and the 3 we need to worry about.
I might that.
Those that are most loyal to their gods.
Oh, that was terrifying.
Oh.
Hello. Yes, it has been a while, but yes, Whisper has had their goddess in their eyes since they turned into the goose, and then not a goose, but since around then has had them in the eye. But I've kind
And
of
you
been
knew about this?
Yeah,
You didn't tell any of us.
because, in defense, I had a secret for them that they knew, and I didn't want shared.
As for Whisper's current whereabouts, that is unknown.
Okay, I don't need this.
Because their entire house is blown up and covered in lava right now. And they are
What?
still MIA.
Oh. Oh.
We saw them
Oh.
a few
Wow,
days. I
real
saw them.
helpful.
I saw them a few days ago. They are impaled with shards of light.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
You must love that.
Apparently, they had something blow up on them, and then they got impaled with shards of light.
Okay, then I think they went through with their frickin' lobotomy thing.
Lobotomy.
They're what?
My god, lobotomy!
Yeah, they got light
Oh my
lobotomized.
Oh my god. This is insane.
They showed me a machine that they were making to get the thing out of their head.
They just love machines, don't they?
As we are, I feel like I should come clean about something small.
Yeah.
The key,
What?
the reason I did not tell anyone about God in their head was so they would keep us. If it is all coming out, I am in fact a vampire. I know some of you had guesses, some of you
What
knew,
the hell?
but that's the reason we both had keys, me and Whisper. Is I would keep their secret, they would keep
What the
mine.
hell?
I already knew. I
Okay.
drank their blood, but yes, all the city leaders knew about it. That's on the floor now.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Wouldn't have judged you in any way. I don't think I'm allowed to talk.
I'm just saying, so because I don't need this key anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy
I
magical.
guess, yeah. Oh, it's an actual key?
Where was
Yes,
Oh,
it?
well,
they
now it's
physically
Vesper's
gave
key.
me they gave
It's
me a
actually
physical
a key.
magical key that bound me to not say anything about it.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh,
Yes.
what the hell?
Yes.
As
Oh.
for the other leader we don't need to worry about, that is Miles.
Miles.
Miles?
Okay.
Are you
Indeed.
sure?
Well, he
I
was
thought
supposed
he'd
to
be one of the most concerning ones.
He dislikes
Yeah.
the gods immensely.
He's not
Which
doing
kinda
this
makes sense.
willingly at all.
He's violent.
He is, and he's also one of the 2 leaders that are doing this unwillingly.
But
So
he's
the
still
other
doing
3
it.
are.
Kieran, Construct, Azalea.
Yeah, that surprises nobody.
Fuck! Oh my gosh, I've been working with Construct for like the past, like, 6 months!
On what?
Uh-huh.
On everything! I've been helping them with their paperwork and shit. I've been sitting right next to them this whole time!
Oh.
Did we not like have the unspoken rule of we don't like these guys, let's not get close with any of them? Was that not an unspoken kind of rule we all kind of had when we got
That
here?
was kind of that group session we had down here, which I think it was you, I, Oru, and then another person. Can't quite remember.
If it's unspoken, people can't really follow it.
Hmm.
Well, that'd be damn fucking obvious.
I followed it just because I dislike government, but
Yeah, and you're good. Good for you. Good job. Here's a little pat on the head.
I swear to God, do not touch me right now. I'm very unstable.
Okay.
I just can't believe I didn't see it!
It's okay. It's hard to see stuff like that when you're that deep into it.
Now, both myself and Electo have already begun taking certain measures, just in case. Electo has several stones set for certain key areas in the city for us to teleport in. And I also
What?
have more, just in case.
So attack, we show aggression.
If we can, we take them alive.
What? And we teleport in. I don't know if you're putting the pieces together right here. They are taking the magic. They are stealing it from us when we walk through something. Most likely, they could easily take. You
The
could say something, yeah.
only advantage we have is to do this suddenly and quickly.
You asking those questions have put them on edge, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Most certainly, that we don't have any element, any advantage. They are taking our magic. We are under their guise. We can't do anything surprisingly because you've already told them about it to get this information. You've
And
provoked them.
That was the gamble. I know.
I think our only option is to reset. Get the opportunity. Stay here until we know how it is done, what it is doing it, what magic, because it is not magic I know currently, and I have researched. It is our. We should stay until we know that. We don't put up our guard, but we don't interact with them nicely. We interact with them amicably, so they do not know we are plotting anything. Maybe they realize it was a mistake, or they think it was a mistake. It was not an attack.
Agreed. Until we understand how the machine works, we need to stay relatively normal, if that makes sense.
Right.
Lie through your teeth if you have to.
That's a really big ass.
I
know
love
that,
lying
right?
through my teeth.
Still locked through my teeth to the god.
Yeah, well, if I had kept this all from you, you probably would have all killed me. So.
Verge of it currently.
I.
Hey, whoa, left
I-
good? Left not good. Okay, left not good.
Take a breath. It's okay. We'll figure this out.
Haven't isn't that what we've been doing like the whole time? Is figuring things out? And what? Like we know it all? Yeah, sure. Sure, we know it. Well done, us. Congratulations. But like, what can we do exactly? Everything. Like everyone. It's all. It's all out to get us, right? I'm not crazy.
Oh, you're not crazy. We have a lot of
We're
people
not
on our
gonna
side.
make it, are we?
No,
We will.
no, that's not what we're gonna
We're
do.
not. We're not.
We're gonna make it.
We're not gonna make it, right? I mean. No.
Left? Oh.
Let them cool off.
Oh, well, things seem to have gone a little bit more crazy than I thought. Oh, for
What the
fuck's
hell?
sakes.
It's things. Hey, it's the things.
Except these aren't mine.
How do we know? These gods that are being their energy sent to going to you. We know that you were one of the people, your family worked on the portal that brought us here, trapped us here. This could all be a ploy by you to keep us here forever because you want to help with the magic so you and your siblings can get the magic. How are we supposed to trust? You've been too close to the source every single time. And suddenly now you've learned the knowledge. Tell us now.
My current job is to make sure as many people survive this as possible.
That's a crazy fucking accusation.
I'm saying.
So if I have to kill a god, fucking hell, I'm gonna kill a god.
Possible?
I've done it before.
I had a small note to bring up.
Yes?
Yes.
It's oh goodness, how do I say this? Due to my station, I am physically incapable of lying to authority.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
normally smart about it, but if they ask me outright, I can't refuse.
You can't just tell them I'm not going to answer that.
I physically cannot disobey orders.
What if you're ordered by a power higher than that to lie? Is it a ranking or is it any higher power?
I've not tested.
For example, if someone who, as we said, might know some stuff or be somewhat like deific being.
Do not ever call me a deific being again! Do I make myself clear? Do not ever insult me like that again!
I don't know what you are. You just said your sibling.
I am an eldritch being.
Hey.
Do not ever insult me like that again. I have not ever done terrible things like they have.
Anyway, if an eldritch being then gave you orders, would that then be a higher power than the city leaders?
I'm not certain.
It's an observation.
Apologies for that outburst.
There's a lot of high tensions.
You're right.
You okay? We can give it a try, but I really can't be certain until it's asked of me. I'm just a courtier.
Don't blame me for it, do not worry.
Either we gamble it or we don't try at all. Those are our two options.
Yes, we've already gambled, so we might as well go all in.
And put all of us at risk.
I mean, we're already at risk, aren't we?
I think the gamble is either we actually, if we win, we stay safe. The thing is, if they are already on guard because of Oru's gamble to ask them about the pieces,
The information needed to be confirmed one way or another.
if they are on guard about,
I know.
then either they just know that Ganymede knows, or got told, which we could then pin. Technically, no one else who people can lie will be. We can basically say that Oru told Gani. That means 2 people we need to protect instead of the entire city. If Gani can lie to them, if they are told by a quotation marks higher power, then we only have to protect one, who's Oru. Oru has already somewhat made themselves known to the enemy as a person who has knowledge of it. And we can't bail Oru out of it now by going, yes, we're just confused about the ring and the fountain and the lights, and then threatened about it. Yes, no, that's totally no. No matter what, Oru is in deep shit of this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance that Gani might end up in deep shit as well. So,
Fuck.
if we don't gamble, we kind of have to. It doesn't get worse if we lose the gamble. It just stays as it was. It gets better if we do win it.
I'm sorry.
No, it is not your fault.
Oh no, you're right. It's entirely Oru's right now. Oh, I'm the blue thing on his shoulder. Yes, hello.
Hello?
I am she, currently possessing one of my thorns. Yes, hello. Sorry I can't be there in my own little shell at the moment. I'm busy. But you can blame Oru for things, well, getting to the stage. I mean, he could have had this all wrapped up quickly if he wanted. But no, he has to save lives. Because of course he does.
Saving lives is good.
Oh,
I vote for saving lives.
Oh, pish posh, pish posh.
I have a question. Was this entire place not silent to keep prying eyes from it? And yet you are here talking from a large distance away. How are we supposed to trust the validity of these silencing runes?
because Oru wrote these specifically for me to get in.
Ah, so he has favorites.
I'm his fucking sibling. We are quite literally the same person. Have you not been paying attention?
Yes, no, I have. Say, if my theory...
Besides, even if he
that-
hadn't, I would have rewritten them myself. Again, I have a shell. I could have just walked it near.
That only makes the distrust of
So they
Oru...
can be rewritten.
Yes, exactly. This only makes this more distrusting.
For fuck's sakes. That's
So
only...
please explain how these things that are supposed to keep prying eyes out, it should be not worrying for us that they can be rewritten for people to look in. And we are currently being looked in upon because Oru let them in. If my theory about Oru being close to this every single time, possibly leading us down a path, how is that supposed to make it feel better? And not there's a possibility that these could be rewritten so that the people that we are trying to hide from currently can look in. Please tell me how any of these things could make us feel better about our current situation.
Could we tell if they were tampered with?
I would be able to tell immediately, yes.
Can you
And
look?
would you tell us?
Exactly.
I would tell you.
We cannot see. You can. We are having to blindly trust you.
Do you just think I would have had this meeting here if they were?
Yes! If you were deliberately getting us all into one place where no one could see it except the people you want, absolutely! These things add up too much.
Okay,
I'm not
what do
allowed
you want from me right now? Tell me. What?
I
What
just
are
don't
you
know
trying to
if I
get
can
at?
trust you. Telling that
And
people
I
around
am
this
putting
table,
myself on the fucking line.
you put yourself on the line. You never told us about it. We could have a meeting before you talked to those people, and we could have said, no, don't tell them about it. We can check. Or the moment you heard, you could have told people about it. But it's always after something big has happened. You call us in. Not preparation, not anything. We are the mediation to learn about it after.
You think I
This
haven't
always happens.
And you think I
with
haven't
most
tried
people.
gone looking for any of you?
I have told you many times, if you call into the shadow, I will
I
be there.
did. Several times.
You would have heard it.
Then how come you didn't hear me?
You do have silencing runes.
If I say it outside my house, which I have done several times.
Actually, another thought about that. Maybe I haven't heard because the shadows have gotten weaker because of the light. Who has been putting all the light brambles around, weakening the shadows to the person whose shadows can see things?
I've only done the ones around my house. That's it.
You inspired place to bright light, and look at every single block here is covered by light. As if to
And
not let me
you
hear.
speak
even if
as
the
if
presence-
I can control what other people do.
You can control your house.
Exactly.
The entire place is completely barren of any shadows.
Oh hey, look at this. Shadow. It's almost as if I thought about that.
It's not shadow, there's a light here, lava here, light here, light here, light here.
My, you are just a bundle of paranoia, aren't you?
What paranoia of having to live in the streets in the dark for so long. You learn how to love the shadow. And distrust
you
that those who
act as
cover
if
the
you
light.
are the only one suffering.
I'm not. I'm telling everyone to not quite trust.
Ah yes, don't trust the person that's been trying to save your asses this entire fucking time. You know what's Oru's other option right here? You know what he could have done immediately after waking up? Tell me, what does the topic of Category 4 mean to you? Because that's what this reality is labeled as. Category 4. What do you think when that topic comes up?
That does not matter to us.
It
We are trying to live the
does.
day by day
No,
We
no,
do
no,
not
no, no,
care
no, no,
about
no,
your
no, no, no.
games of these multiple realities. We are trying to live here day by day.
War
get
is
through
not
it.
a game, mortal. Category 4 is on the peak of us invading to fix the mess you all refuse to fix. You forget this no longer concerns only your reality anymore. This concerns multiple, including Akrin.
It does concern our lives, though.
Yes.
And it's almost as if Oru's been trying to save you. And here you are, spitting in his face.
Anyone would distrust someone who has been there every second, every step of this entire thing.
It's
Got scorned
almost
by the gods. Was made the portal that brought us here. Was there when the convection portal opened. Knew about the machine before anyone else. Knew about the lobotomy before anyone else. Every single thing, he has been there the exact same time. There is a coincidence, and there is a pattern.
And it's
I'm
almost as if
urging
he's
everyone-
the only one doing shit.
I'm
What are y'all?
urging everyone
What
at
are
the
all of you
table-
doing? Oh yeah, one of you was sleeping this entire fucking time. You've been procrastinating, hiding in the shadows. One
I
of
have
you's been
nearly
out in a
Oru
farm this
because of
entire
his
time.
actions. He has nearly killed me because he has lightened up this entire place and made less shadows. I've had to revert to this form with a mask on to try to keep myself safe. He was one of the few people who knew about shadow creatures. I'm not telling anyone to distrust Oru.
You
I'm
quite
urging
literally
the
just
people around
said
this
that 2
table,
seconds
let
ago.
me finish. I am urging the people around this table to take everything with a pinch of salt. And that is coming from me, a vampire who gets hurt by it. Take everything with a pinch of salt. I'm not saying distrust it. I'm not saying to know he's thinking about lying. Just in your mind, remember the fact. His family made the portal. Family were part of the research team about this entire magical thing. About the Umbrans, about the Chasmans. We were brought here, partly because of, and then every step of the way, he has been here. I urge everyone to keep that in mind.
I
Okay.
hear you.
Then let's just not point fingers yet.
Yes,
We got
I will
two
be
possibilities.
amicable.
We got two possibilities. Let's figure out which one is the correct thing.
Mm-hmm. Or
Let's
at least
not-
switch.
Let's not cause shit that's already. There's something going on. We need to figure out which one it is. That's the problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Be amicable. I just want everyone that thought in mind.
It's not fair to say that nobody else has been working on these. I have been working with Electo, with Oru. It's not fair to demand that we dedicate every waking moment to this. Because while we want to, I'm certain everybody here would want to, we are people. We take more than just a goal to live. There is nourishment that is needed. And people have been working. But people have to live to work. I think that's fair to say. But we're here now. We're here when you called. Let's figure this out. Where do we start?
What is our plan of action?
The first course of action is removing them from the board, one way or the other.
Them being the bishops.
The three in question, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kieran, Constructs, and Azriel.
As a
Azalea.
Azalea.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Oh god, it's my
I would never
time.
be thinking of a different character. What do you
It's a
It would never be so good as Azriel. It would be. So yes.
Azalea.
Yes, Azalea.
Okay, weaknesses then. What do we know about them?
Kieran can't touch water, but they can walk on it.
Construct body or body doesn't have blood, please. Can I say that without having to try and lie that I'm not a vampire?
There's just
They're all very
one-
quick to get offended.
There's one
True.
key little thing you're missing. As my little soul, just as my little adorable soul from a cringe said, Construct has all of your blood.
I don't have blood.
But
Oh,
if
well,
they
good for you.
take something from you,
Yes, they did.
they
You
can
want
still
curse
use
protection,
that.
They can be cursed with it or voodoo with it. So you would want to get voodoo protection.
Ding ding ding.
Protection.
The puppets.
Do they not have your blood too?
My shell doesn't have blood. Also, I
Oh.
haven't been here long enough for them to try. So
How perfect.
bonus points for hiding in magic. They can't touch me.
I
Oh,
don't believe
how-
I've given any of my essence.
makes it easier if we need to protect you two in particular.
Question is that if they have our blood, do they have the other city leaders?
Most likely not. They're most likely immune to each other. Ideas.
Well, if Miles is on our side, here's hoping.
I also worry about the facilities that they have. School is new. Could that be a use for something? Are they using that to do something? The doctor's office? There's a chance something with that.
Honestly,
The gardens, which is Azalea's thing.
Mm,
They're
The-
expanding.
well, honestly, I think the garden was some just food acquisition because they're still technically running a city. The school.
Everything has a double layer here.
That is
If we've learned anything.
true.
There's
As
a
for
large,
the
rich.
As for the school, I think that was to learn about us. How our magic works and what makes it tick. Strengths and weaknesses, like what we're trying to do.
The magic license.
Yep, you're not getting your
People
magic
who've-
license now. Whoa.
Yeah. People who've taken the license and have gotten it, city leaders know their exact moves, their exact skill sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Favorited.
I never got a magic license.
No, most
Me
people
neither.
didn't.
No,
Oh,
thankfully.
Kieran's learning about our magic strength and weaknesses. Construct is learning about our bodily strength and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
They asked us what hurts us. Are we allergic to anything? What helps us? And then,
If
no,
we
I was going to say Whisper has
can-
therapy, which could be getting our mental strength and weaknesses, but I don't think Whisper is in on this plan.
No. But that, and I also don't think anyone ever went.
I think I did, but it was not great.
Ooh.
We need to be careful not to gamble with certainties.
Mhm.
We don't have certainties on our
No.
table.
If
These are all
anything,
hypotheticals.
Before
just
we
important.
before we confront them, we need to get rid of that clinic.
Yes.
have our data. We either need to take it back or destroy it. That should be first and foremost.
Or we use that to our advantage.
How so?
We know what we gave them for information. We use it. For example, they know I dislike light. Now I'm a vampire. I can survive in it temporarily. So if they try and use light to attack me, I've made sure to show that I'm a light weakness. And in fact, if they try go, I know what's good for you, light, go. And then I can roll. While they're vulnerable. They're not expecting me to be able to. If we are able to survive our weaknesses, they aren't weaknesses.
Oh, gosh.
Well, if someone who does not like water gets something that will protect them from water for a while, what are they going to do then? Find out what they know about our weaknesses, find a way around them, and they will be caught off guard.
And thanks to Bore, they know about my trump card.
Who the hell, Brett? Oh my gosh.
My trump card being my authority. Each one of us three has a special thing, you could say. It could take the form of various things depending on the vessel we give and what power we imbue into it. For this one, that authority is called Plague. Essentially what Plague does is that it strips benefits or buffs. So if they're magically imbued with, say, defense, I can take that away temporarily. I just need to get hit. I just need to get a hit on.
Is this something that you've properly practiced?
I used it on Bori.
And how damaged was he?
It tore him to shreds. Just by getting hit once.
Okay. So we know that it'll work on at least Bori, but that doesn't say anything about the city leaders.
Especially as if it is blood-based, Greg doesn't have blood. I didn't think I bit through flesh when I bit them.
Blood, magic, it doesn't matter. It'll tear it apart.
I wouldn't so quite sure because their magic tasted differently than most. Not taste of any element, it tasted like pure residue of magic.
Of what magic?
Just pure magic. Not a type, not a enchantment, not a school. It did just magic.
Your raw magic?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Huh.
Oh, if that's the case, I could probably do something.
Do what?
I am a being of magic as well. As much as I don't want to, I could taint them a little bit. After all, I am pure wither.
I don't want to mess with any withering. We could find a different solution other than wither, I think.
I also don't think that magic should be our game plan.
No.
For that is the thing they control. The thing they take from us. We do not want to give them power. If we use a large spell in the surface or the area around that circle, it could be completely taken. Just as you have made the glyph's ability to hear, or she can hear us, they can always have its they know magic. They can use theirs. We can't.
Mm-hmm.
There is an alchemical solution we could use. Oh,
That's again magic.
I think brute strength might be our best option.
Huh.
We have seen they have. None of them are incorporeal akin to I. So
We might need to brute force it. You're right.
I will ask you all to possibly spread a rumor for this.
A rumor?
If you hear, for people who aren't here, say that I have found a way to become immune to fire and silver. I trust all of you, well, except Ori, but I feel like I could take Ori. Fire and silver are two of my weaknesses as a vampire. I think Ori knew that because of try spread the word that I have become immune to them, so they do not use it. If so, I am nigh unkillable.
Okay.
Okay. Fire and silver.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could
Say
try.
I become strong against
Mhm.
that you,
that just
Lie.
leaves salt.
but I hope everyone else will be able to.
Hmm.
And if they trap you within the salt ring?
Oh, I can just go through the floor.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Salt is not a
True.
problem.
Oh.
Let me show you real quick. Let me put a little salt line. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, that's crazy. Anyway, that's crazy. Yes, you forget I can also go through the shadow.
Oh,
Yes.
Can,
interesting.
Pick that up from his floor.
Okay, sure.
I...
Ow. Ow.
Tanner, don't do that to yourself.
Put him down. I didn't.
Yes. Yeah.
Careful
The
now.
allergy to salt might have been a lie. I apologize.
Okay. Fire and silver.
Mhm.
Okay.
Congratulations on your new immunities.
Thank you.
That's so awesome. We're so glad this has happened here today.
We are? Yes. We are
Yes.
so glad.
Yes. It's so good to know that you are doing better. Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Mhm.
You're being very obvious about this, Dahlia.
I'm coping.
Please. Please.
I'm coping. I'm a professional, don't worry. I'll be fine.
That's fair. I do want to raise the point that if they do have a way to take out magic, and we're trying to use brute force, me and Electo are magic. They could very well shut us into hibernation. That wouldn't be able to be relied upon. That is if they do. I'm not really certain if they do, but
Did they ever learn how you two function?
yes.
Hmm.
They asked me questions about it.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Well, if you go into hibernation, that's not the biggest of our issues.
You know,
I mean, you can't lie to their face, so having you out of the picture does paint a clear picture to us. I'm not implying anything, I'm just saying.
Like
us-
Electo,
Ah,
she's a lot of brute force.
they are extremely tough.
Could we give them a different form of magic temporarily? A backup generator.
I
Types,
mean,
but-
they are my little patronee, so...
I'm talking about both Electo and Ganymede. I do not think we should rely on your. We should not rely on this hubris and extra power that you have, as it is all magic, and that is the thing they are taking. We also. You are from a different place, and
Yeah, you might not even be able to show up if they mess with you.
your shell might be here, but how easy is your shell to break? Do they know about it? Do they know your weaknesses, strengths, etc.? We do. You are a factor that is unknown for being here so late.
And that works both against them, but it also works against us.
My shell may not be made for combat, but I do excel in healing, so...
They heal if they're dead, unless you have Revivify.
And if I do?
Good for you.
Hooray!
What if a person doesn't have a... we don't know if they're using souls to do any magic.
Me and Electo don't have souls.
I don't either. Meaning if either of us three go down, we are gone for good. You might be able to go to your next reality, go check on the next one, like, oh, how sad this is broken. On to the next one. We don't have that option. This is my second try at life already.
And I don't get a second chance. Neither does Electo. If our cores extinguish, that's it. They can't be relit.
I won't let anything happen to any of you. I think that is definitely clear.
We have to prepare for the worst, though.
I know. Just... there's people I'm not going to risk losing for this. Tane, I don't even know. This plan is great and all, but we have people that can be lost forever.
Want to be lost forever, really?
Do you need something?
Fine.
You know I'm always here.
I know. Thank you. I've just been stable lately. Feeling myself as much.
Hey, it's gonna be fine, okay? Just
please.
Going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
I'd rather not be. No.
Hello.
My form feels weaker. I'd rather not be. You are so much light around here. Very recently. My form falters and I do not lose my form.
Yeah, okay, I'm just trying to help you, sorry.
It's fine, sorry.
Sometimes people need a different type of help.
I will come for you for help. I just unsure help that if anyone can help me with my problem, I do not know what it is.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
We can try and figure something out to help. If we can maybe find something to cover you more.
I've tried that. Tried to go into a shadow and it's not worked. I've tried to dark, it's not worked. Something is going wrong with my body and I do not know what it is, and I just would rather not be touched right now, okay? Anyone?
No, I wasn't intending to touch you, I promise. Okay. Something that can help with the... I don't know. Okay. Would it help if I stand a little farther? I know I give off a bit of light.
Possible.
Okay,
Sure.
I can move to the other side of the table.
keep the light creatures on this side of the table.
That would be possible.
Now you have a lot more room.
Yes, yes.
We can work this out. Little problems, one at a time.
I do apologize for being part of the problem, Timbers.
A lot of you are not the only problem. Most people to light up the entire area, light up the entire temple was covered with light. Entire floor was light.
Mm-hmm.
About those who live in the dark, like in Umbra and Kazma. Quite funny how it happens that way. I'm the only Umbran here, I'm pretty sure. Not Umbran, Kazman. I'm smart, I remember.
I did send out more invites, but they didn't show. So
Yes, most of the Kazmans have gone. I think at this point it is only me and Wint.
Mm-hmm. We could slowly start taking out lights around the city.
No.
If that would help.
It is too late for that. Apologize. Well.
Oh.
Step my boundaries. I should inform you all. A new Umbran came to town.
what?
Apparently, tried to follow along with the group. I knew them for a while. Jules or Julian, Julian, Julius. Yes, they are Julius. They are a holy healer from Umbra. Although they knew they would visit Casma and would visit me, but thought it should be aware. They are apparently a healer. As far as I'm aware, they knew about everything. They followed and traveled from place to place and finally made it here.
The name does not ring a bell.
No, because just like me, both Casmans and Umbrans forgot about them. That's why we became friends. Because neither of us were accepted by our group. Both of us were scorned by society.
Are they trustworthy?
Yes, I can tell you that, though. They might be naive, but they are trustworthy. They do not have the lofty ideals most Umbrans have. They do not have the nature of lies and deceit most Casmans have. They are between the two worlds. I think you would get along with them, actually. Actually, most of you would. They are quite nice. Delight.
Well, I hope we get to meet them.
They're currently staying at the hotel that Whisper has.
How's Quo?
He just ran off.
Oh. It makes sense. This is a pretty upsetting subject.
I think it's my fault for refusing the help.
You're allowed to refuse help, though.
I think I refused it. I have not seen him in so long. I didn't say hello to him in particular either. Somewhat rude by not saying anything and expect everything to be the same.
I don't know.
this could have been avoided, or just saying.
Mm.
Could have just done this yourself.
Boo. Tomato, tomato. It's a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Terrible idea, yeah.
No one agreed with that.
No one person can handle this. We're a group. Maybe from a lot of different places, but we're gonna have to stand together for this.
You say that, but he's been doing most of the work.
Get your hubris away. You might. You don't know what other people have been doing.
You're right.
Just because they don't
I
show
don't.
meetings, everything, doesn't mean they aren't. Hubris precedes you to an unhealthy point.
Maybe. I guess that's what happens when you live a million years.
Yet continue flaunting. We know that you don't care about this world as much as we, as you can just go on to the next one. Live 100 million years more. You're doing your job. We are doing it to survive. Do not think we have the same motives.
And once again, you think this doesn't affect us. Like we don't hurt when shit like this happens.
You hurt. But are you gonna die if this keeps going? Are you going to stop existing forever? Are you going to become non-existent? Forgotten only from memory? You've been to many worlds. People will remember you. We've been to one. And all the people that remember us will die along with us. I've experienced it before and it's not good.
And once again, labeled as monsters.
I didn't label you as such.
You're not a monster, you're just kind of an asshole.
That, yes, thank you. Your hubris is
Sorry.
clouding your judgment to a vast point where you are kind of a dick.
You're cryptic, you're all of a sudden, you're new, nobody knows what the fuck you are, and you're a little bit of an asshole. It's not your fault, it's just circumstance.
Whenever anyone says something, you chuckle mysteriously and go, well, I don't have to worry about that, or I'm so much stronger.
You go, oh, and again. Like, we get it, okay?
You gotta
We're
show
stupid
some
and we haven't been doing
sympathy.
shit. We get it.
Sorry, but my sympathy died hundreds of years ago.
Mm.
You can blame our own god for that. Shut your fucking mouth and stop talking about it.
Hey.
Not either. I think he was talking to she, the thing inside their head. Or the other being.
I'm sorry that you've been hurt. But we're trying to make sure that we're not hurt as well. You can sympathize with that at least, can't you?
Perhaps I can try again. You're far more different than the mortals I was expecting in this reality. I was expecting more Bori, honestly.
Oh, goodness.
Self-servient, greedy as all can be. It's the only reason why I've been a dick, really.
That's not a very nice thing to do. You just assume others because you've met one person from one place.
How benevolent of you to be unkind, uncouth, because you met one person, stereotyped us all. We are from many different worlds. Kind of funny. Even though you are from a different place, to have that amazing Umbran personality. Seeing anyone as below you. Prioritizing yourself to a dangerous point.
Prioritize myself? No.
Oh, yes. You have no stake in this world except because it is your own. Or because it affects your own. If it wasn't affecting Akron, you would be gone. You would be given up.
I would
People
still
only
be
care
here.
about other people when it affects them. The Umbrans didn't care about Kazma because it didn't affect. Yet
Oh,
they still rotted in the streets.
bullshit.
Is not true.
I rotted in the streets, having to eat moldy bread for multiple years of life. The only way I got out was because I was killed by an Umbran mage, because they wanted to test their dark magic on someone who didn't count.
And we did what we could, okay?
Oh, did you?
Oh, did you? Yes. My father sent supplies down there, as much as he could sneak down there.
None of it trickled down. Greedy at the top took it.
And you still can't.
The better.
You still can't say that we didn't do anything.
Not
we
you,
did.
not the gods. No. I was not the only one living in the gutters. There were many. I was the one who was lucky because I got a second chance. Most others died in obscurity. That's the reason. If I'm revealing everything, that's the reason. That's the reason none of you knew me. None of you heard of me. Even the Casmans didn't know about me. I didn't have any sort of information on me. I died in the street and became an entirely different person because something within me decided to live on. Even through the thick, the thin, the points, every time I suffer. And I thought a second chance at life would bring me better. But I had to sneak my way through someone's shadow into this world. And in this world, everywhere's lit up. I have to crawl my way to get anything. It's changed. There are 2 chasms. There are 4, 5, 6 Umbrans. And there are Convectrons. I have nothing against the Convectrons. I have nothing against the people of the overworld. Except, the city leaders doing their thing. Of, taking it. They weren't there. Needed it most. And even when I didn't need it most, it was still taken. Left in that alleyway. To die. There was no grave for me. There was no funeral. I was in obscurity. Fortune may hit. Times I did that. I wouldn't have suffered. Here we are. Even in my second life, I'm this monstrosity that I know you will look at. Fear. I know what I am. I am a creature of shadow. There are story tales. Paint me. Creature that goes bump in the night. Cyrus showed me those. And I knew it. So you don't need to fake compassion. Kindness. Stereo. Mine. I will become a. At least you, darling, you, Vesper, have been nice to me, and I appreciate that desperate. Give me having slight distrust. Slight trust for you already. As you weren't even properly numbered, apparently. You sure as hell live like one.
You're right. I don't belong in this reality. And if I could turn back time, I would. But I can't. If I could save everyone, I honestly would. But I can't. No matter how much power I either have or wish I had, I can't.
Stop putting yourself on a high pedestal.
I'm
Stop
not.
making this about you. We are fighting for
And
it all.
I'm not? What do you think I've been doing this entire time?
You are going, I should have saved everyone. I should have had power. No. We should save her. We should make it all okay. We should all work together. You're putting everything on yourself because you feel you are stronger than us. If you look down on us so much, why are you asking us for help now? You should have asked from the start. You learn the information. You spread it. People you know. We would have all been happy to help. We could have done this before they had taken any magic.
And like
The
I
second you
said,
heard
I
anything from the
tried to get into contact with all of you. And I got silence in response.
why do you suddenly now have the ability to? What changed? Did you try harder? Did you do it in a way that mattered? Find out how to contact people. Work with them. Ask them how to get them.
We're here to help.
I have so much to say to the both of you. I have no idea how to even start.
Mm-hmm.
I owe you both an apology. Tenebris, I probably could have done so much more for Kazuma than I did. I was scared. And I was a coward. And I'm sorry you had to live like that. And Oru, I acknowledge that you have been doing so much more for this entire project than I have. I've gotten wrapped up in fantasies and delusion and personal obstacles that have made me useless to the thing that I started. You are so very strong, and I always knew you would be. And you have done a great job doing what you can, as everyone else has. And I hope that both of you can forgive me. And I hope that we can. I hope we can just make this happen. All of us. Just no matter where we're from. Even if we can't erase everything that happened. We got to do this together. And I hope that's acceptable.
An apology is all I ever truly wanted. No one from Umbra or anyone gave an apology. They all just brushed it off under. It is much appreciated. Thank you, Dahlia.
I'm sorry.
To be seen, to just know someone didn't mean to. Apologized.
We can work together. We're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna save ourselves. And if we can, we're gonna save our homes. All of our homes. Whatever that means for anybody.
I'm glad this situation calls for us to stay here for a while until we get the upper hand.
I think clearly we need to have some kind of a system or agreement. We need some easy way to make sure we can contact each other. I know a couple of us have the talking stones. I don't really know if they work very well anymore.
I do have one of those.
But obviously we need to make sure that we are all close by, whether that is physically or just mentally. Just we need to be accessible.
Thinking on the same page. I agree.
Because if Oru's been looking for us and somehow we haven't been pulling through, then that's horrid. That's a problem, and that can't happen now.
I'm built to help. If you let me know, I can try and help as best I can. I can't say how much help I'd be in a battle or anything, though. I'm fragile.
You're right. It was extremely selfish of me to do what I did. I should have come to all of you first before taking that gamble.
You're jumpy and you're ambitious, and that's not terrible.
I thought it'd be fine since it was just me.
From here on out, every step you take with the weight of our lives on it.
I thought it was just mine.
No, it's never just you.
Mm-mm.
I realize that now. I promise not to take any more steps without everyone. I swear by it.
Alright? That's cool.
As a sign of apologies and appreciation, I do in fact have two of our both allies and enemies. I have tag locks for both Whisper and Bori. You might know how to destroy them better, but I will give them to you as a sign of trust.
Do I even want to know how you got these?
I think we explained it earlier. I'm a vampire.
This is true.
Well,
I just kind of suck it. If I suck it up and just kind of spit it back into a bottle.
I have so many questions
Oh.
about that now.
Do you?
I haven't met a vampire in God knows how long.
Well, hello. I'm a vampire.
so
Um,
whispers. I will be destroying hell. I'm going to do that right now. We can trust
I
them.
was just- Oh yes, but I'm saying if they go into a conversation with the other city leaders, we can look through their eyes and listen in or something.
No, can't actually.
Okay.
it's okay.
Namely because that
Kieran's...
place is warded like crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kieran's a mage.
That's true.
Yeah, they've upgraded their room for the court case, and I don't know if they added wards or not to that.
We should assume that they did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's.
Yeah.
As for Bori, on the other hand, his I'm holding on to.
Ori, fuck that
That-
bitch.
Oh.
Respectfully, I actually have no idea who that is. I met him once.
He's a piglin.
He's something.
I.
He sure is a guy on this planet with us.
Mm-hmm.
True. A
Mhm.
thieving guy on this planet.
I saw the
Yeah.
signs.
I did see the signs too. It was a very nice arch, but I was like, what is going on here?
I don't know what his ambition is. I don't know what's driving him to do all this. But I sure as hell am not trusting him ever again. And I will say this now. If he gets in my way one more time, he's not running away.
Fuck him up.
Dear.
And I do apologize, Zlata, for bringing up violence. I know you're not a fan of it.
It's a situation that calls for it.
And I do greatly apologize for if anything I've said has scared you at all.
It is, but everything about this in general is scary.
I know.
We shouldn't be trying to scare each other, is what he's trying to say here.
I didn't want to keep lying to you, though.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it.
And I do apologize for having to had lied to you in the past. Or avoid questions. Just wasn't sure on how to answer them properly.
you don't trust him, I don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
He stole from me and tried to frickin' flip the script at the court
Yeah,
case.
that's a little weird, so.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, he's insane.
Well, was that all? No.
Hmm.
Not direct words, but that's pretty much what he tried to say.
Well, he's not a higher up, so I should be able to lie to him.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
nice.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I've said everything that's happened.
Hmm. I have a question. I don't mean to bring it up again if it's sore, but you said that you wish that there was more that you could have done for Tenebris. In particular? I'm just... I'm curious as to what station you have yourself.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Your position of power?
Yes?
What is it?
I'm the Umbran city leader.
You're a bishop.
We probably haven't gotten to that part, have we?
No, we haven't.
Mm.
I bring this up to say, if you're on the same level as them, conflicting orders cancel out.
You fly.
What?
You could tell them to lie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry, did I that to cut out?
Just a little.
Okay, yes, you could tell them to lie.
And we can see if it works.
That could work. It would be a little weird to say it as something. As someone asks you something, it would be weird to be like, lie, 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 lie. Do you think I can? Do you? Can I? I don't know. We'll have to.
Statements such as, you don't have to answer that. Or,
Yeah, that's more normal.
or, what's the best way to state this? It's like a queue of prompts. If I am given a new prompt with higher urgency or equal, it will be done first.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. That's good. We could try that.
We can try.
We can mess with that.
Yeah, okay. Please only use it if we need to, though.
Yeah, no, of course.
Thank you.
Well, I think we know what to do next. It is research, find out more. If we now we know the three parts, and research. For example, why the fountain lost a god statue. Oh, I think we know it. It is because of it is in Whisper's eye.
Also helps the fact that Whisper destroyed the statues.
Yes, exactly. Most likely in retaliation. And also the fact that if we can trust Miles, I think Miles has also fought a god, or at least beaten his powers before. The Sun Cube.
Right. Miles is pretty fucking cracked. We want that thing on our side if it comes down to it.
If we can
That
pin him
means
against
still-
Kieran.
We still have the Day Guard and the Night Guard as entities that have power. I'm a Night Guard member. Dali is a Night Guard and a Day, but they are both led by two of the city leaders we trust.
True.
So we can assume that the Day Guard and Night Guard aren't aren't used to be planned against anything. So we also then have that authority during the time of the Day Guard and Night Guard. And also, we have a reason to be looking around certain things. If we are looking around the fountain during the day or night, we can say that we are Night Guard members or Day Guard, that we are checking on patrol.
Might be smart for me to not do that, though.
Yes, you
Yeah.
kind of put yourself in harm. I think you should be the brains at the station, while we are actually the people who go out and scout. The less interactions, I feel like the less information they might learn from gambles.
That
I'm
makes sense
very
to me.
very good at keeping my mouth shut, so I can do the talking with them needed. But I think it is a slow process that we will need, because the magic draining, seemingly, is a pretty slow process, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, we don't want to wait too long, but nothing major has happened. Convector is still there. we can- It still exists, and could be rebuilt.
Falling apart, though.
but it could be rebuilt. We aren't past the point of no return, as far as I'm aware. So I think it is best if we all stay here. Avoid the ring. Don't step into it. Avoid getting close to the fountain and everything. But
Thankfully, there's
now
more than one way to get to their offices. So
Oh yeah, there's like so many different staircases.
if you really need to get to someone who can fly and pick you up and put you up there.
True.
Yes.
And what about Bori?
Body is honestly, I'm not sure that we can get rid of him if needed. If he ever defends.
You got out there a lot.
Oh, he's a null factor. We can kill him. We can incapacitate him and take him out of the situation when or if needed. He is brute strength, and he kind of cannot be killed by his brute strength.
Should I use some of this?
If you would like to, but it is honestly less important.
All right. And
Bori is less an enemy, more a nuisance. They haven't speaking of words, but we can use that to our advantage. As I said, spread information about strengths and weaknesses, play around those. If I tell Bori in confidentiality that I am weak to, if I'm no longer weak to silver and fire, and tell him not to tell anyone, most likely he's going to tell it to the city leaders, and we can use that to our advantage.
And is it bold to assume that they're working together?
I think you would tell it to quite literally. He's a large mouth and he uses a lot.
That is true.
Mhm.
Don't exactly have a reason to believe they would.
You can get rumors or kind of thing.
Like the ones he was trying to start about the convections?
Exactly. All of those are. But I will say that the entire board of city leaders do know I'm a vampire as well. But they know less about my shadowy form. Because they aren't from
Wait, was I misreading what you were saying?
What?
I thought you were hinting at that they were working together, or did I misread?
Well, they might be. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was just asking.
Yes,
I
no,
think it's
I'm
just-
not saying with certainty.
Yeah, I
We
think it's
can't
just
work
the
with certainties.
Bori might yap.
Yes, we can use Bori as a way to spread information to quite literally anyone.
Spreading misinformation on
Exactly.
purpose.
Let's make
On
fake news.
purpose.
Me, I spread misinformation on purpose.
Yay!
Yay!
I
Oh my
love
gosh, yay, fake
misinformation.
news.
Hooray!
And what about you two? Do you have Zlata and Vesper? Do you have anything to say or add?
Not really. No.
You won't make it. Who doesn't want to fight, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, having some people who are less argumentative might actually end to secrets being revealed to them in confidentiality, and then from there, we are trying to talk. You petting Slaughter in the middle of a conversation.
I am
Anyway, yes.
stressed. Sorry.
Having people who might be trusted more than others might be good, as they might spill secrets in confidentiality and then you can hear about it. For example, Dahlia, I know you're very close to them. We're not going to make you forced to go against them. You could actually feel free to be as close as you want, and if you hear any secrets, just report them back.
True.
Use it for our advantage. This is not something to be taken all at once in aggression. This is a slow, methodical thing. As you said earlier, we are trying to defeat a plague. Oh no, well, you had the plague, but this is not a battle, this is a war. And war is won by information and preparation. And they haven't had a lot of preparation. So we need to get ready. Weapons, find their weaknesses, strike it where it hurts. Be it information or physical. If you know they have a soft spot for a certain individual or a certain subject, use it. Lure them into somewhere where you can get rid of them. Or use it to even, if they are wavering in their convictions, bring them on us. Words and sword will get us through this. Do we want to disperse before an entire group going into Oru's house, 2 people storming off, becomes a thing they are watching? As silence speaks louder than words. If we just suddenly disappeared from wherever they can check us for a while, they might see it as worrying. Or do we have anything else to say?
Do we want to try to stage disagreements?
We could.
Maybe.
Could be a possibility. I'm planning to go try talk to them, find out information use it to their advantage, or to our advantage. Try see if they will. Try give them a power trip by saying that, don't worry, I won't say anything because I know that you'll tell everyone that I'm a vampire. Although, of course, you will know that. Use weaknesses to our advantage.
Now, if anything, Kieran definitely does not like being called weak.
Realize he was
Oh.
invisible.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh yeah, no, I told them that May doesn't see them as a threat, and they flipped.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Do you? But there's a difference between getting to know them, getting info, and riling them up to the defensive. If they are called weak, they most likely will try to become stronger, and we do not want that. Let them become complacent. Let them welcome us into their homes. Strike them while tea will be the best course of action.
Oh, I've got a lot to update Electo on.
No.
I've got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of people. We go
Oh.
to. Well, you had some questions about the vampirism that I can talk to you about if you would like. Or a different day, if you have time.
They're mostly probably silly questions. I don't know if you want to waste time on them.
That's
but-
fine. Well, we'll wait for a different day then.
Okay, yeah.
As long as we all agree we're not gonna rush in alone, and we're gonna talk to each other, then I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Solid base plan.
Put a lovely dark hole in. Oh, that came out wrong. Put a small dark corner in your house so that I may appear in it.
Okay.
I can try.
Let's see what I can do. Oh, too many lights.
Make a dark room.
Ooh.
It'll be amazing. Not too dark.
Okay.
I feel like it's too much, but
We all just have separate little chunks added to our houses that are just like
that would
small
be
little rooms.
delightful.
Oh, what a word.
Just make the entire place slightly darker. That would be delightful indeed.
That would not be suspicious at all.
I can do that.
But I'll see what I can do. Turn off all the lights downstairs. No more lights downstairs in my house.
No more.
You're gonna annoy the shit out of Fuo.
Yeah, why not? Shall we disperse then?
Yeah.
Yes, I think everyone's good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chill. Successful meeting.
Yeah. Can be. Successful meeting. Yay. Go team.
Go team!
Go team. I'm going home now before I crack.
Yes, that is a
Fair.
smart idea.
Okay, bye. Alright, well,
Take my leave as I usually do, with a bow.
Yeah.
well, so fancy. Oh, goodbye.
I don't know out of here.
Oh no! Oh no!
No. They look like stairs, but they're not
This-
stairs.
This
Okay,
way.
over there.
This way.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit stressed.
Understandable.
Okay. Thank you for the dinner. I don't know. Bye.
Yeah, we didn't get
Bye, Aura.
Bye.
any food.
I told you where the food was.
Oh yeah. It's okay, I have pancake. Damn, those pancakes are filling. No pancake?
No,
You look like
I'm
you need a pancake. No,
I'm
you
good.
look like you need pancake. Why do you hate me?
I don't.
Gotta stop hiding shit from me.
Not trying to, exactly.
Well.
Except for what I am. That I did hide.
Now I
Well,
no, I have completely
50 on that one.
I have completely neglected you as well.
Don't say that. That makes it sound worse.
It's true.
Yeah, well, I can't exactly expect everyone to stop what they're doing. That was wrong of me.
You've done so much. I am so very grateful and thankful that I got to have you here.
Even if it was by accident?
Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Even if
That's
I
okay.
didn't come out as an eldritch abomination?
Oh, whatever. I've seen everything at this point. And you know what? It's okay if you have siblings.
Still here.
Oh, hello!
Yes, I didn't exactly leave.
Okay, well, okay, so these little things. Explain the little things. What are they? I saw it once, and I thought I was going crazy, and now I'm seeing them everywhere. So what gives? What are?
The long and short of it, each one of us have an army.
Hmm.
And these are our scouts.
Oh.
The blue one is she's. The red one belongs to my brother, and the one that you can see scattered about my territory are mine.
Okay. I mean, they're cute. I love them. They're okay. I see.
Here. Just in case.
Ooh. Oh, I got my own little buddy. Okay. Oh, judgment. I am feeling judged.
You're not being judged. They just work for me.
Okay. Awesome. I will find a good place to put this, or I'll keep it with me.
Probably best to keep it with you. Because they know that it's me. Thanks to Bori.
Fucking Bori. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I didn't even know any of that was happening. Can't see it, but I'm doing big frown on my face. Well, I just have to say, I am so incredibly proud of you and who you've become, or who you've been. And I know your father would be very much proud too. I'm just happy you're here.
Uh, thank you.
My bad, I'll go die.
No. Just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, sorry, I guess today is emotional day. Don't ever expect it again.
Oh.
Akey dakey. We gotta get our shit together. You've had your shit together. I gotta get my shit together. Our shit.
I don't think I've ever had my shit together.
You do a great job at pretending. Well, if you ever need anything, you have stone. You have talking stone. Again, I have no idea if these things still work.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Whatever you need, I will be there. Even if I've failed in the past, it will not happen again.
You didn't fail.
I didn't do great either.
You have your own shit.
Well, I will still try for improvements, in which I fear there has not been. It's okay.
I should have tried better.
You tried so much, though. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things we could have done.
Did it really sound like I was looking down on all of you?
I wouldn't say that. You were taking so much responsibility, though. As if, like, you were the only person who had to try and do anything to solve any of this. But I wouldn't say so. I know you. Where is the little snake? I haven't seen her in a while either. I've neglected her as well.
She prefers to stay in my office lately.
That's right. I could hear her from all the way down here. She's so loud. What does she have to be so loud about? Yeah, I hear you.
She can hear.
Don't be giving me
She can hear your sass.
Don't give me hey! She is so sassy. Oh my gosh. She's such a diva. She is also such a diva, by the way. From what I've seen just from today.
We've all learned different ways to cope with what we did.
That would do it.
May not agree, but
You guys are doing your best. She was so sassy. She was just sassing me from all the way up there. I hear it. I hear it. Excuse you. I need to catch up on my snake, my hissing. Right, well,
please go check on Will.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound rude when I say that, but
That's I was gonna head out anyway.
yeah.
But that's fair. I'm sure he's okay, but yes, definitely. Never let you know. Well, thank you for dinner invite, and I'm glad this could happen. I feel like this was good.
I hope it was at least.
I think so. I think good things came out of it. I feel like we can get up from here. I'm not gonna say that we can only go up from here, because we definitely can't, but I think we can. I got good hopes for us. Okay. I'll go check on Huo. I'll leave you and your pretty little arch here alone, and your little guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I love every single one of them.
Yeah, I increased the amount after Bori, so
That's so fair. Yeah. As you should. Beat his ass if you have to. Zlata's not here anymore, so I can say that. Beat his ass. Slay.
Oh, I have every intention to.
Oh, shit. Nice. Okay. Well then, I will leave you to it. But it was great seeing you today.
It was great seeing you too.
And we'll be back here soon. I'm sure. So I will see you soon. It will not be long. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Thank you all for joining today's lore session. I know it was a heavily emotional one, a heavy lore stream, but I do hope you all enjoyed. Let me see, is there anyone I can quickly send y'all to? I am gonna send y'all over to Ali, the individual who was just playing Zlata. Let me quickly just... There we go. I hope you all enjoyed. There will be more Nocturin lore in the future. See you then.